really scared me.
Oh, that scared me.
Yeah.
Wow. What a crazy way to start the morning.
Great way to start.
I can see why people are into this. This is really good. In our last couple vlogs, we are in New Mexico. We've made our way northwest to the Salt Lake City area for the weekend.
We've driven through Salt Lake City a few times in the past, but we've never had the time to stop and fully explore, so we are super pumped to be back here.
So today's goals: see epic scenery, eat Mexican food, try a popular sugary treat. And we kicked off our morning with a sunrise hike to Stewart Falls, which, let's just say, started pretty interesting. Oh my gosh. We just started this hike and it's kind of dark out and there's a moose in front of us. Our first time ever seeing a moose. And we're just backing up. Nothing to see here, Mr. Moose. Oh my God, I'm shaking. That scared me so bad. He's just staring at us. I don't know what to do.
We're just kind of stuck here. We don't really know what to do. He hasn't moved. We've been here probably about 5 minutes and we just, I feel like if I clap, he'll move, but kind of feel bad at the same time.
But then we have to wonder where we'll find him again on the trail.
Yeah, he's moving now.
But now I'm kind of nervous to do
slow.
this hike. Yeah, he's moving. Just go somewhere far away, buddy.
Yeah.
I scared Adam because I saw him and I went, ooh.
Yeah.
I was like, what? And I was like, it's a moose.
I thought yeah, when she first said it, I was like, what? Is it a bear or something? It really scared me.
Oh, that scared me.
Yeah.
Wow. What a crazy way to start the morning.
Great way to start. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we can get this hike started.
So we're hiking to a waterfall called Stewart Falls near the Salt Lake City area. It's about 3.6 miles round trip, I think, and 646 feet of elevation gain. So compared to last weekend's hike, it is a lot easier.
A lot of the hikes we wanted to do in the area are not dog friendly, and that's kind of a bummer. But we came across this hike, but we hear that it gets really busy, so we started really early to avoid the crowds.
Hence our moose friend. And now we just saw 4 elk, 3 adult elks and a baby elk.
They were either elk or white-tailed deer because they had a white patch on their butt.
Yeah, but they're really big.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Oh my gosh.
One little baby one though.
I've read a lot of reviews on this hike and I didn't see anyone mention seeing wildlife, maybe because we're here so early. But wow, the baby's still staring at us. Let's hope the mama's not ahead on the trail, like waiting to get us. We're here. Don't get us. We're making noises.
We come in peace. We don't want to leave in pieces.
We made it to the top of the falls. It's a 200-foot waterfall and it's kind of a tiered waterfall. So the top part is kind of more of like a veil and it's like a thinner flow of water. And the bottom part, which we'll go to next, is more of the thick gushing waterfall that you think of when you think of a waterfall. That was probably one of my favorite waterfalls we've seen in a really long time. We got lucky because there were only 2 other people there because we started at sunrise, but we have a feeling it's going to be a bit busier going back up. So we have our masks ready to go, or as Adam likes to call them, our face underwear. Unlike some trails where you go up to get to the end and then down the whole way back, this one's a mix of up and down both ways. So right now we're on the up part of going back, but then it should get really easy.
We just got back from our hike. It took us about 2-ish hours to get there, hang out a little bit at the waterfall and make our way back. Definitely start as early as you can. We didn't see hardly any people, maybe 5 or 6 groups, but the best benefit was like the sunrise light hitting the mountains, hitting the hills, going through the trees, hitting the waterfall. There was a rainbow in the waterfall. It was just awesome.
So beautiful.
And you also might get to catch some moose and maybe some mule deer, some other like crazy animals.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
So one thing we forgot to mention about this hike is that it's on the Alpine Loop Scenic Byway, which is this really popular drive here in Utah, especially in the fall. But from what we've seen so far, it looks beautiful year-round. And to access this hike as well as the road, you have to pay $6 at this like little toll booth right before you get to the trailhead.
But if you have one of these guys that we always like to harp about, the America the Beautiful Pass, you're covered. You're paid for.
Ooh, it's for free! So our plan for the next couple hours or so is to just drive around the Alpine Loop Scenic Byway and see what we can see. We aren't sure if it's one of those drives where they have like pull-offs where you can get out and actually like see stuff closer, or if you just see stuff from the car. We have really no idea what to expect. We couldn't find much information online except for that it was beautiful. So we're just gonna drive and see what happens.
This road it's awesome, but it's kind of scary because it's really tight. It's kind of like 1.5 lanes. It's really windy, and so when you're passing cars, it's really tight. There's tons of drop-offs. There's no like guardrails, nothing. Not too many cars. We've mostly seen bicyclists, and some of them are coming down the hill pretty quick, and they get on you pretty quickly, and before you can even be ready to get out of their way. But it's awesome so far.
We went a little off-road for that one. That one was kind of close.
Alright, we just emerged out of the other side of the Alpine Loop Scenic Drive, and man, it was awesome. There's tons of spots to pull off and get your photos. We shot the drone up a few times. Absolutely beautiful. I'd say it's probably best to go earlier the better, because as we were coming out there was lots of cars coming in, but man, I can't even imagine how beautiful it would be in the fall when all the aspen trees are like golden and yellow. It would be sick.
One thing that we love about the Salt Lake area is that there's just mountains everywhere. You go to the grocery store and you walk out and it's like bam, mountains. And we keep joking because we saw a Home Depot that had a mountain view, and we kept joking that if that had been our Home Depot during our van build, we may have enjoyed those Home Depot trips a little bit more. But we are back on the road and we are headed to Salt Lake City next for a few little food adventures. So when you think of Salt Lake City, you probably don't think of Mexican food as being like the local cuisine, but when we were researching things to do in the area, we came across a spot called Red Iguana over and over and over again. Our boy Guy Fieri's even been here, and we like going to Triple D restaurants, so we figured we had to give it a try. You typically don't have to twist our arm when it comes to Mexican food, so we just got ourselves some takeout.
We heard that this place had a really great mole, and they have at least 6 different types, so we knew we had to get something with mole on it. So these are the enchiladas suizas. So according to the menu, it says it's not your typical or your traditional suiza. So it's 2 corn tortillas filled with sour cream, chicken, I'm cheating by the way, and avocado topped with mole poblano, finished with melted jack cheese and a dollop of sour cream. Oh yeah.
And y'all know we love tacos. It's been a while since we've had some, so we had to get their tacos Don Ramon, which we had heard were really good. Also gonna cheat because there's a lot of ingredients. So these are 3 grilled corn tortillas, and they actually are a little crisp, like crunchy. They look really, really good. And they have tender top sirloin tips, grilled with pork chorizo, garnished with shredded lettuce and queso cotija. I always want to say cojita, that's not right. And then it has pico, and then this really good looking green salsa. Oof, I love green salsa. They also gave us the tiniest little bag of chips. I think we would have really liked like 7 times this amount, and then some really good looking salsa, so we might have to go get more chips somewhere else so we can finish this salsa.
This looks and smells delicious. I'm gonna read you the ingredients. Sorry, cheating again. Puebla's beloved mole, guajillo and ancho dried chilies, peanuts, sesame seeds, walnuts, raisins, bananas, and Mexican chocolate. The raisins and bananas kind of threw us off a little bit. It's kind of like an interesting twist. We knew that mole had like tons of different ingredients in it, but bananas and raisins. I don't know, I didn't see that one coming. That looks good. Oh, this is so like hearty looking. That's a lot of flavor. This, yeah, you can like really taste all those like different.
The bananas?
Kinda. I mean, it's kind of sweet. It's kind of like smoky almost. I don't know. It's an interesting flavor because it's just so different.
I smell something familiar, but I don't know what it is. That is a very interesting flavor. Yeah. I don't know how to describe it. It's not super overpowering. The enchiladas as a whole are super, super creamy. Yeah, I mean, there's so many ingredients in there, and we don't know all of them. It's really hard to pick them out, but this is good.
It's hard to describe. All right, Kathryn gave me the honor of trying the tacos first. Let's get a little of that sauce on there. Oh, dude, these look so good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this meat in here is nice and soft, but has tons of flavor, all kinds of seasonings on it. The cheese is good, the lettuce is great, and the tortillas is super bomb too. You said they're fried?
It says grilled.
Like like in a grilled?
Yeah, they're grilled, but they seem kind of crunchy.
I don't know, you can see like, yeah, you can see the juice down there. They're not as crunchy as maybe if you got it in the restaurant because it's been sitting for a couple minutes, but still, ooh, you can hear a little crunch on the tortillas there.
The steak or the tips or whatever, sirloin tips are super soft. That's always a concern getting steak tacos. I'm always afraid it's going to be really, really chewy, but this is amazing. And I guess there's chorizo in there somewhere. I don't really know, but the flavor is incredible. These are so good. And I like that there's a little bit of a crunch. This side's gotten a little soggy from sitting kind of in the juices, but this side's still really crunchy. And yeah, that green sauce.
The Red Iguana has been devoured. Now we are off to get a Salt Lake City sweet treat.
So we're normally not soda drinkers, except for that time we went to the World of Coca-Cola in Atlanta and tried sodas from all over the world.
I don't like that one.
Oh, that smells like barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
But we heard about this popular thing here in Salt Lake City called dirty soda, and we knew we had to give it a try.
If you don't know what a dirty soda is, it's a whatever kind of soda you want, and they put a fruit puree in there. I can't say puree today. Fruit puree. That's a hard one. Or like a cream, stuff like that.
Like
some kind of flavoring. Yeah. And they mix it all together.
Yeah, and there's so many possibilities.
Yeah.
There are quite a few chains in the Salt Lake area that have these, or maybe around Utah as well. Yeah. But we came to this spot called Thirst because it had really good reviews. People said it tasted better than the others. If any of y'all are from Salt Lake, definitely let us know below what your favorite soda shop is.
And their combos are endless. Like you can pick whatever soda you want that they have. Then there's the all the syrups and all the flavorings. There's probably a number to it, but it's in the thousands of the combinations you can make, obviously. So
you first pick your size, which we'd like to point out that these are the kids' sizes.
16 ounce. This is a regular drink.
This is a lot of soda, and this is the kids' size. Yeah. So we got the kids' size. You pick how much ice you want. So we got light ice because we've learned at Starbucks, pro tip, if you get light ice with your iced coffee, you get more coffee. Yeah. So you're getting more for your money. So we wanted to get as much sugary, caffeinated goodness as we could get.
As much sugar for bang for our buck. Sugar bang for our buck.
And then they have like predetermined combinations, which we'll explain what we got in a second, or you can build your own.
Yeah. So what I got was the You're Killing Me Smalls, and so that's a Barks root beer with toasted marshmallow syrup and vanilla cream. Just sounds like a dream made in heaven, a flavor made in heaven. So, oh dude, that's root beer. It's like a root beer float basically. That's so good. That's an unbeatable combo. Yours is I don't even want to try yours now. Just kidding.
And I got the Dr. McCreamy, and the names at Thirst are just amazing. It was hard to pick. We're like, do we want the one with a fun name or one that we actually think we'd like? And so what the Dr. McCreamy is it's Dr. Pepper with raspberry puree and then a coconut cream. And I'd say Dr. Pepper and root beer are my two favorite sodas. If I were to drink a soda, that's what I'd pick. So I'm super excited to have a Dr. Pepper one, and then I love coconut anything. So this should be good. And you can see a little bit in here, like the raspberry puree, which is awesome. Oh no! Oh my god, that's so good! It went up my nose a little.
You ever drank from a straw before?
I got too excited. Oh my god. That is so good. It doesn't even really taste like soda. It just tastes like a sugary drink. It's really good.
They're super sweet.
I don't know. We say we don't really drink soda, but I can see why people are into this. This is really good.
We're trading now. Pretty excited for this.
This is good, but I think mine's better.
Yeah, this has the fruity element. I like the fruit. I don't know, I like mine, but
This one tastes less like a Dr. Pepper or like a soda to me, just like a sugary drink, and this one tastes a lot more like root beer, what it actually has in it. But they're both very good. But I'm gonna go with McCreamy on this one.
I like the ice though. It's nice and small. I don't know if you've ever been to Sonic. It's kind of like that.
It's like Sonic ice.
But it looks even better than Sonic. I don't know. This looks good.
They're both really good.
Yeah.
They're both good. We almost forgot that we got something else too. Another sugary treat. And when we were researching dirty soda or just soda shops in the Salt Lake area, we kept coming across every single one has these like those classic sugar cookies, like the soft sugar cookies with the pink frosting on top. Those were at least my jam growing up from HEB. I think they're sold everywhere, but like the really soft sugar cookies. But we decided to get something different than that because this really spoke to Adam.
Yeah.
He wanted to try this. We try to get it out without making a mess.
Yeah, don't lose all the topping on it. Oof. So that's a Scotcheroo is what they call it, and I have it pulled up here. So let's see. Chocolate butterscotch dessert bar. Chocolate butterscotch peanut butter with Rice Krispies, I guess, is like the base of it. Dude, that sounds so good.
They had other really good-looking treats besides the sugar cookies in this. They had this like orange roll, kind of like a cinnamon. I think it was a cinnamon
roll with like orange frosting, I think.
Yeah, Adam was really eyeing that.
And then a cinnamon roll, but I don't know. You can't pass this thing up, so down the hatch.
Here comes the train.
Dude.
Is it good?
I like chocolate peanut butter on top.
I don't know if I can technically eat this, but YOLO. That's amazing.
Dude, that is so good. I've never had one or heard of one. And man, why are these not more wide known?
We need a thirst in our van to come with us.
Yeah.
I can see why people are addicted to these kind of things.
So good.
This is so good. We're going to have like the ultimate sugar high the rest of the day.
This is gonna
Just
be
wash it down with more sugar.
Don't judge me, but I ate all but 2 bites of that. I don't know. That thing was so good. But my stomach kind of hurts. But that might be my new favorite dessert. I can't get over it. That was so good. We made it to Antelope Island, which I guess is an island, but if you look at it on Google Maps, it looks like a peninsula on the Great Salt Lake, which is where we're calling home for tonight, and look at the view.
We ended up booking a campsite here for the night because tomorrow we have a very early morning adventure, which is where our next vlog will begin. Adam's trying to clean the windshield so we can get some driving shots without you guys seeing all of our bug guts.
Fraser 2020!
Free tacos and ice cream for everyone!
For you!
You get a taco, you get an ice cream, you get a taco, everyone gets a taco!